What's up, guys? It's your girl Tay Sima, and I wanted to go ahead and create a video for you guys. And I think every Tuesday, I will do a Townie Tuesday where I make over a Townie. I don't know if I'll do a voiceover or not, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys something. So I have the Spencer Kim family that I want to show you guys their little makeover that I did. And I created a little story behind them, but you know what? We'll get into the story of the Spencer Kim once we get more into the video. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I have Alice Spencer Kim here, and she is a beautiful, beautiful sim. So I didn't do a whole lot of changing with her. I did change her eye color just because I like to use Twisted Cat's her CC. I use it on all my sims. I just love how soft the eyes look. And then I went in and changed her eyebrows to more of a natural eyebrow. I feel like a lot of the actual eyebrows that the sims come with is too blocky. It works for some things and for certain looks, but I love like the hair and the details of like other CC. And then I changed her hair to something that is similar, but just more flowy, not so stiff, because Alice was given stiff, and I don't feel like she's a stiff sim at all whatsoever. And then I just went in and changed her lips just a little bit. But yeah, Alice Kim, she to me a very free-spirited sim. I get, I feel like she doesn't take life super seriously. As you can see, she's a creative, she's childish, and she loves the outdoors. So I didn't want to do too much that took her away from that. I did add a little bit of makeup, but I feel like she would be just like a very natural, dewy skinned sim, one that's like, oh, you woke up like that for real. And then the same thing with her clothes. I didn't go too far from how she would dress, but I did play with some styles. So you'll see me just kind of go through different tops and whatnot, and different looks. But getting into the Spencer Kim family. So they, like I said, own a flower shop in Newcrest, and that's where Jameer and Justin tend to go when they get their little gifts or their little flowers for their loved ones. And Dennis and Vivian were the ones who ran it. They're retired individuals, and so they wanted to get back into the business, wanted to do something, because I feel like a lot of retired individuals or retired people, they get bored easily and they go back to work anyway. So that's kind of what Dennis and Vivian decided to do. So what made me want to redo this family is I went to the flower shop one day with, I think, Jameer, and he met up with Amani, and I saw two urns on the floor, and I'm like, hold on, what? And it was Dennis and Vivian. They had kicked the bucket, y'all. They are gone, dead, finito, finished. Like, oh, the Grim Reaper has been working. So, yeah, I decided to go and just jump into the family, because I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I created this whole little scenario in my head about what could have possibly happened. But yeah, like I said, we'll continue to talk. So right here is me just picking out some nails for Alice. I feel like she would keep it very natural and cute. So that's all I did with her nails. I do go with a shorter look just because I felt like she would keep it very short and clean. And so that's what I ended up choosing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Threw some sandals on her, and yeah, going to her formal. So I downloaded a lot of tattoos, and I wanted to change hers just because, once again, I just felt like the what the Sims give you is cool, but when you have better, why not do better? So I did something more of like a Day of the Dead look for her tattoos, and that was pretty much it with that. And I do want to say, I will put at the very end all of the looks of the whole family. Well, not all of them, some of the styles, some of the clothes, like everyday, formal, yada yada, go on. So that is a tattoo that I decided to choose for her. And then I go in and I change her hair. I wanted to do something nice and flowy to just kind of embody, once again, that free spirited feel. And I felt like with the braid and her hair down, it just gave that. And then I put some lashes on, because all my sims need lashes, regardless if they're big and voluminous, what is it? Voluminous? There we go. Or just something simple. I always put lashes on my sims. And then I go and I do put like a little bit of eyeshadow on her, and I go with this like very cute periwinkle blue, and then just smoke her eye out with a cat eye, accentuate her eyes, and then yes, a nice little plum. She looks so good. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, you don't got to do a whole lot for her. I'm telling you, or to her. She just naturally a cute sim. So I noticed one thing, and I don't know if you guys peeped, but she does not have a ring on her finger at all. And in my head, this is what I think. I think that she was a sim that never wanted to get married until she met Eric. And when she met Eric, who's a little bit older than she is, he's a very old school type of a guy. So he wanted to get married. And so she was like, you know what? This is not what I see for myself. They went to the courthouse. Look, no ring. And did that. They just went and decided to just have it done that way and not go the extra mile and have a wedding and do all the extra stuff. So that's why she doesn't have a ring on her finger. And I just left it as that. Like, they know what they are. They're married and they love each other, and that's all that matters. So now we have Eric Lewis here. I go once again, change his eyes. Just love what Twisted Cat does to all my sims, and had to change them brows. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just look blocky and crazy. Like, they just look really crazy on him. So I wanted to change his beard. I wanted to give him more of a salt and pepper, because once again, I do believe he's older than Alice, just a little bit. I didn't want to do nothing too crazy, but I also wanted to see like if there were other beards that I could do to still give like that would give a salt and pepper look. So I kind of play around with different beards, and then I came across this beard right here. It was giving Anthony. It was giving Anthony Hamilton, and I just could not go like with that patchy, just what are you doing beard? Like, go ahead and shave that off. So once again, playing with different beard styles and just looking at different CC that I hadn't played with yet. And this is just his, TV host mustache, and we go back to the OG. And I get that one. I think it makes him look mature and seasoned, but it's still very attractive and handsome on him. And then he likes, I don't know if he likes it or not, but wanted to keep that sweater style look, but just kind of revolutionize it a little bit, but just kind of make it a little more fresh and new. Like, yes, he's older, but he's still kind of young. Like, I assume that he's like in his early 50s, and Alice would be in her like mid 40s. So I went ahead and put these pants on him, and then I changed his shoes to more of these. They're sneakers, yes, but they're still kind of fashionable. And they're not like Jordans or something. That wouldn't be him. And then we go ahead and put this nice tux on him and a nice cream color. And I believe I put on just some basic black pants, because I don't have the matching bottoms to that, because I would have did all the same color, like all of the same, tan on tan. So we just went with the black, which still turned out to be really nice. And then I go and put these. I tried the boots, and then I was like, that's not giving Eric. So I put these loafers on, and then I'm like, you know what? He's an older man. He's gonna wear his socks, okay? He ain't gonna wear nothing. We putting some socks on this man. So now we have Miss Olivia Kim Lewis, and she's an adorable sim. And y'all already know how I feel about the brows. So this is our journey of finding the right brow on her. So with Olivia, she gives me very young and innocent. She's a goofball. She's a person who loves the island, like nature, like her mom. She's a nature lover. So I wanted to keep that free, kind of spirited sense to her as well. I didn't want her to age up too much or look older. And then I saw this jawline. I'm sorry, I had to stop and say this. I saw this jawline, y'all, and I had to hurry up and do a quick fix. I was like, whoa. But I didn't want to do anything that would make her older than what she is. I would say she's probably about 14, 15. And so I go with the shorter hairstyle, because she already had short hair and had a little bit of a wave to it. I do add some lashes to her, but I wanted to make sure they were very kind of like natural, just very natural looking. and wanted to put some lip gloss on her as well. Just a little bit of makeup, nothing too crazy. I feel like she would follow her mom and just stick with the natural train and just wear a little bit of a gloss or something. If it did have color, it would be very mild or tint more so than anything. And just wanted her skin to look a little more dewy, so I did add that highlight. Twisted Cat has some. She is the bomb. Clothes wise, I didn't want to stray away too far from what she already did. I like this, and this ends up being her party outfit top, but I didn't think this would be her like every day because I just felt like it was a little more showy than what I would want her to do for her everyday. So I just played around with different sweaters and different like shirts and tops and stuff, and none of them were giving me Olivia. Like, I even did this because it had a little cat face on it, but I was just like, well, I don't really feel like that's something that Olivia would wear. So then I came across this and I forgot I had this, and it had the little scarf around the neck, and I was like, perfect. So I ended up going with this and had the touch of pink. And I didn't want to show her stomach because I just didn't feel like she would. She's still very, like I said, innocent in a sense. So I play around with different shoes. One thing I noticed when I went into the family, did I say shoes? I meant pants. Played around with different pants. In the family is that Olivia, she's a scout. She's in the scouts, and so she really hones into that nature feel. Like, she's very helpful in that sense, and she's very kind and sweet, and I wanted to still embody that with her clothes. I feel like she would be the type of person that would like cartoons and gaming and whatnot. So I saw this dress and I just was like puking in my mouth. I don't like that dress. Like, what were the creators of Sims thinking with that? No. So playing around with the dresses a little bit, I thought this was really cute, but it gave me more of a 70s feel, and I didn't feel like that was her. Like, you know how some people have like little niches? They'll dress a certain style that embodies a certain time period, and I didn't feel like she would be that person. So I found a dress that was similar to the one that she had that was sleeveless, and I found this cute gold, and I was like, you know what, that looks really good and it looks greater on her skin. So I got that and put some flats on her just because I don't think she would know how to walk in heels at all. Like, she just seems like the type, like, I never will wear heels. I barely like get she gets her nails done, but she likes the different colors and stuff like that, which you guys will see the colors that I picked. But yeah, I wanted to keep her very youthful looking. So with her hair, I decided to straighten it out. She will probably flat iron it and then have her little clips. I'll go in and put 2 little clips in. So she turns out looking really, really cute. I just wanted to play with the coloring real quick and see what that looked like because I have not seen what it looks like. But yeah, so picking out her earrings, I go with this first one, but I felt like that looked a little too mature for Miss Olivia. So you'll see me change it later, but I wanted to put a nice little cute necklace on her. So I start off with this like double chained necklace, and then I was like, that's a little too basic, but then I found this bow and I just felt like that fit Olivia so perfectly, and that's what I decided to go with. So I wanted to change her earrings, and I was gonna do like something like a stud to kind of match, but I felt like that aged her up a little bit, and then I went ahead and just did like some simple little hoops and called it a day. So now we are headed to her clippies, and yeah, I wanted to try something that would be cute because I felt like she would do something like that, clip her hair back, and I decided to go with the smaller ones because the bigger ones just didn't fit her hair and her head. So we go with the silver. And then with her makeup, I think I put a little bit of makeup on her. I don't do any eyeshadow, but I wanted to do eyeshadow, but I don't know. I didn't feel like it was going to look good, or not. It wouldn't look good. It just would have looked too grown. So put a little bit of blush on our girl here, and then of course put some lip gloss, and I think that's all I do. And that is, yeah, that's all I do. So this is pretty much her formal fit. I go in and I do add some nails to her, just something simple, polish. She's the type of girl that probably just wear polish, no acrylic. You know, she is in the Scouts, so she got to get out there and get active, and she wouldn't be able to do it with no acrylic nails. So I tried it out, but I was just like, this just doesn't fit Olivia. Once again, this does not fit our girl. So I go and find these nails here, and yeah, we go with the blue and orange. But yeah, I went back and added some more nail polish to her nails just because I felt like she would. But the CC that I have, not all the colors work, so you'll see me just clicking through just because I'm like, why aren't any of these working? But we ended up finding something. Yeah, yo, I went CC shopping for sure. Major CC shopping. So we ended up going with these nice little cute blue nails. But that is Olivia. So I know you guys are probably looking like, who is this character? Michael Lewis. So he is the brother to Eric. Yes, the brother to Eric. As y'all saw, he had that big curly red fro, and I wanted to keep his hair red, but I wanted to look more natural, so I did more of that brownish look. And I felt like he would be a little edgy as a kid, but back to what I was saying about him being the brother. He's not biologically related to him. Miss Vivian, she, goes to the church and always saw that this kid was in a foster home. And so she decided to take him in and adopt him. That's how I see it. So his mother, he looks as Miss Vivian. She always took care of him in the church, brought him snack food because she could tell that he wasn't eating a lot and just really took care of him. So this is Eric's little brother, adoptive brother. And then this is just me jumping in because I didn't do a whole lot to their everyday look. So I'm going to show you guys their party looks for the two kids. And with him, like I said, I wanted to keep him a little more edgier. So I saw this Nirvana shirt and I love it, love it, love it. And go in and I add I believe the yellow shoes. Yeah, they're yellow. So this is just me playing with him. But yeah, Miss Vivian took care of him back in the church. And so she was like, you know what? You need a home. You need a home. Come with me. So she went through the process and adopted him, which was a beautiful thing, honestly. So that is Michael Lewis. Now we have Maverick Lewis. This is Eric and Alice's son. And with him, I don't know what was going on with his brows. They were red and just something crazy. So I was playing around trying to find the best look. And this is like the moments that I feel like, yes, I'll use CC not CC, but the regular sim brows. Sometimes for the kids, it just works. So I wanted to change his hair because he seems like he would be a very chill and relaxed guy or child. He's a kid of the ocean. Yeah, I wanted to have him have kind of like a relaxed look, almost kind of like skater surfer boy. And this is just me playing with his shoes because I didn't want to be too matchy, but I just felt like those shoes fit his vibe. And then just put a nice little suit on him. And then, he is his father's son. So we're going to give him his nice little leather loafers. But we also are going to put some socks on because his dad ain't going to let him walk out with no socks on. Put some socks on your shoes, your feet. And then for his party look, like I said, he's just got this chill vibe to him. But I still wanted him to look kind of sporty. So I went ahead and put this nice little sweater vest on him with a nice tee, and I kept his shoes and everything else the same. So that is pretty much Maverick, and here are all the looks.